I feel good. Could be worse. So.
Could be worse. Could it be better?
It could always be better. I'm not 100% at all. I'll still give it about. I'm still stuck at an 80. It's like I've been allowing my process to extend more as I keep trying to play on it. So, I mean, that's it's football. Just trying to do the best I can. At that point, Rutgers was probably the best I felt. Even though it wasn't 100%, it was to where I can make certain plays happen. But from there, I haven't really. I guess the percentage hasn't gone up to how as I wanted to, getting closer to 100%. But elements are coming into effect. Colder weather, so it's harder to get loose out there. So it's just sometimes blowing up and just doing what you can out there. Just have to see how the year plans out. But right now I think 100% still coming back for next year. Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I tried not to be too selfish thinking about me throughout. Right now I'm still worried about the team, but it was sitting in the back of my mind just to see where I would stand. As far as if I were to try to enter the draft, and I think it'd be a smart decision before I even try to consider even stepping out there and saying I'm going to enter into the draft before knowing my grade. So there's nothing wrong with knowing your grade at all. Just showing I can play basically. I didn't really get a chance to play a full season how I wanted to, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're looking for. So if it's anything, it's that, and just working on my health, staying healthy, and flexibility at that. I think that goes a long way, and I think that's what a lot of guys miss, and that's what people tend to not recognize that really is like the cause to mainly every injury you have. Yeah, it wouldn't be a discussion. Yeah, my mind, there's nothing wrong with just having a 3-and-out mentality, and I told that to my first coach, Coach Hammett, and he asked me, if I was to have 1,500 yards plus, well, was I going to leave? And I said, less than 2 seconds, I was going to I was out. And I think I jumped the gun too much, kind of bit me in the rear end, and now I have to, reevaluate some things and just see how things are going to pan out towards the end of this year. I didn't get a chance to even look at it. And,
I don't know what they say.
I think one of the reporters. Was it you? Oh, what was you? I was like, fifth round. I'm like, man, fifth round. Damn, I'm gonna suck. But it was just I don't really get a chance to pay attention to it. And then it's like once I get into it, I feel like I get mad at myself. I'm like, damn, man, I should be first. But that's everybody's opinion. You're a competitor. You want to be first round. Just like Melvin. And I look up to him, and he just said, whatever decision you make, just make sure it's 100% sure what you want to do, because once you're in it, you can't go back.
That's the first time I heard that. No, no, I'm saying, but I'm glad, and I hope that he will continue to feel that way, and trust us as coaches to help him make the right decisions. But I feel that he would benefit greatly from another year here. If he got a first, second round grade, I'll shake his hand and help him pack. I mean, that's that would speak volumes about what people think about his talent, and that's what he has done in the past, and not so much as what he's done lately. But there may be a team out there that has seen something from him and look at his upside and things that he can bring to a team, and give him a high grade. But if it's not a first or second round grade, I would tell him to come back and work on improving that. It's more about the discomfort and being able to just probably the mental part of it. There's some things that he'll do in our indie period where he looks like he's 100%, and then as soon as we go team, it's like he thinks about it. So I'm trying to work with him, try to get him just to focus on the play, reading the defense, something just to get his mind off of that injury, because the doctors have told us that it's repaired, there's nothing he can do to it. So it's just a mental thing of overcoming the pain that he feels there. Love to double it if we could. I think the thing that we have to do as a unit offensively is we have to run the football, and I think he gives us the best chance to run it. And we're going to challenge. We're going to challenge him. We're going to challenge the offensive line, the receivers, we're going to challenge the offense. To take some pressure off the passing game, we need to be able to run the football and move the chains. Well, the Axe is here in Madison. It's part of the oldest rivalry in football, and we need to keep the Axe here. And no matter what the records are, they're going to come out and they're going to play, and they're going to play hard. And and probably a lot different than the last time I was here is the fact that they have to win this game to become bowl eligible. So there's a little bit more riding on the line, right? For them, and so we better show up ready to play.
It was just a lot of inconsistencies. I mean, we went back, looked at it as a group, and it's there's things that continue to show up because you don't have when do you get consistent? You get consistent when you get consistent play, when guys of a group have reps together, and you continue to have reps, and you find the right fits and backs timing and the spacing, and it all goes together. If you hit a hole clean, you got a chance to be through it and into the second level, and if you don't, you're gonna get bounced around, and they're just as a whole just wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough up front, and we were off in some things, and just with our timing and our spacing, and we got to get better. I mean, and that's the challenge this week. We got to bounce back. Yeah, I think you're always working to get it right, and I think we've shown some things early, and we end up seeing some looks that are different. I think for young guys, it's not the easiest thing, and when you answer the bell to certain things, you end up not seeing them later. When you don't, things pop back up. Oh, that's a good idea. We'll try that too, and right now we're not adjusting to that well, but yeah, you always believe it's fixable, and you're always working your tail off to get them right. I just think with him, I like Tyler a lot, and he has gotten better throughout this year, and that's a credit to him that he works, and he brings. I thought he's improved as a leader throughout the year. I just want him to be the best him, and I want him to pick the guy up next to him. Those two things are big, and when he does that, it'll uplift that whole group. And I'm telling you, I'm proud of him and want him to finish this out right. I like how Logan responded. I really do. He, you never know when someone gets thrown into a situation, hasn't been out there, and I won't say exactly what he said, but he said he was ready. And he went after it, and he played hard as heck, and you appreciate that, and he did some good things, and it wasn't all perfect, but he did it 100 miles an hour, and it was good.